Let me ask you something, and answer honestly in your heart. How many times have you watched a day pass, knowing exactly what you should do, but still choosing to wait? How many dreams have you buried under the quiet sentence, "I'll start when I'm ready"? But what if ready never comes? What if the life you want is slowly slipping away, not because you failed, but because you never even began? Today, I want to tell you a story. A soft story, a quiet story, but one that carries a truth powerful enough to shake your entire life. It's about a young man named David, a man who kept waiting for perfect conditions until the day life stopped waiting for him. Maybe, just maybe, this is the story you are meant to hear today. Because before this video ends, you will understand one thing deeply. Time will not pause for your fear, so you must stop pausing your life. David lived in a peaceful riverside village where mornings were slow and the breeze always smelled like fresh water and warm sunlight. People there woke early, worked simply, and slept with calm hearts. But David woke every day with a quiet storm inside his chest. He was smart, gentle, full of ideas. He dreamed of creating things, helping people, exploring the world. But he carried a fear so heavy, it pressed on him every day. The fear of not being good enough. He believed that before he could start anything, he needed to be perfect. Perfect skills, perfect timing. So he waited. He waited to try new things. He waited for the right moment. And the right moment never came. Other villagers built new homes, started small businesses, and learned new crafts. But David stayed stuck inside his own mind. He told himself he was preparing, but deep down, he knew he was avoiding. He wasn't scared of failure. He was scared of being seen trying. Each night, he whispered, "Tomorrow. I'll begin tomorrow." And every tomorrow looked exactly like yesterday. The river flowed. The seasons changed. David stood still. He didn't know that the same river he watched every day, the same river he ignored, was about to become the teacher he never expected. One afternoon, the sky shifted. Clouds turned darker than usual. The wind grew restless, and the river, normally calm and quiet, began to rise. At first, the villagers didn't worry. Floods came occasionally and never caused real harm. But this time was different. Rain hammered the rooftops, thunder shook the mountains, and the river broke past its edges with a force no one had seen in years. People rushed into action. Men carried heavy sandbags. Women secured supplies. Children ran messages between houses. Even the oldest villagers climbed out of their homes to help. Everyone moved. Everyone. Except David. He stood frozen, watching the rising water with terror. How can he help? Where should he go? Who should he join? What if he did something wrong? While he waited for the right decision, precious minutes slipped away. He watched younger boys lifting tools while he stood empty-handed. He saw elders pushing against the water while he stepped back. He felt small, useless, ashamed. For the first time in his life, the truth hit him like a wave. Hesitation isn't harmless. It has consequences. And now, real lives were at risk while he stood still. The river didn't stop rising, and neither did his guilt. Through the noise and rushing water, a calm voice spoke behind him. "David!" He turned. It was Thomas, the retired fisherman. A quiet man with silver hair, steady hands, and eyes shaped by years spent reading the river. "Why are you standing here?" Thomas asked gently. David swallowed. I don't know what to do yet." Thomas nodded slowly, as if he recognized that answer from his own past. He pointed toward the churning water. "Look at the river." David did. The current was powerful, wild, unstoppable. Then Thomas said a sentence that would change David's life forever. "The river never waits for the boatman." David frowned. "What does that mean?" Thomas stepped closer. "When I was your age, I wasted years waiting for the perfect moment. I thought I needed perfect weather before setting sail, perfect skills before going on bigger waters." He picked up a small branch and dropped it into the torrent. The water carried it away instantly. "That is time, David. It moves whether you move or not. It doesn't pause for fear, it doesn't slow down for doubt, and it will not wait for you to feel ready." He placed a hand on David's shoulder. "You don't need to be perfect. You just need to begin. One step, one action, even a small one can save a life today." Then he pointed toward the villagers. "They need you, though." David felt something inside him shift, like a tight knot finally loosening. He took one breath, one step, then another. He walked toward the rushing river, hands shaking. He didn't wait for instruction. He didn't wait for confidence. He didn't wait to stop being scared. He simply joined. He lifted heavy stones. At first, they slipped from his wet hands. He carried sandbags. At first, he walked too slow. He helped tie ropes. At first, his knots were messy. But something surprising happened. No one laughed. No one judged. No one cared about perfection. Everyone cared about effort. And David finally gave effort. With every action, he felt lighter. With every mistake, he learned. With every minute, he grew braver. Hours passed. The villagers fought the water together, and slowly the flood began to calm. The danger wasn't gone, but the worst had passed. At sunset, David sat by the riverbank, exhausted, soaked, but deeply alive. He had done something he never thought he could do. He acted even when he wasn't ready. Thomas sat beside him. "You started rowing today," the old fisherman said quietly. David smiled, tired but proud. "Yes, and I don't want to stop anymore." This part is for you. Your life is like a river, always moving, always flowing, always passing. And time, your time, will not freeze until you feel confident. It will not wait until you are perfect. It will not pause because you are scared. Every goal you delay becomes another missed chance. Every dream you postpone becomes another piece of driftwood disappearing downstream. Remember Thomas's words, "The river never waits for the boatman." So don't wait for courage. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Don't wait for everything to make sense. Start with small steps. Start while trembling. Start with mistakes. Start with uncertainty. Because once you begin, something powerful happens. Life rises to meet you. Doors open. Opportunities appear. And you finally see what was waiting for you all along. Just start. Imperfectly, honestly, bravely. If this story touched you, carry its message into your next sunrise. Choose one small action today, just one, and begin your journey. And if you want more gentle stories to guide your heart, stay with this channel. Here, we grow, one imperfect step at a time.